Hi, my name is Justin Stoverink, and I'll be presenting on the Santa Ana Wellness Center, which is located at the Pueblo of Santa Ana, about 20 miles north of Albuquerque. The project started last May and will be finishing up this coming May. It's being constructed under the construction manager risk method and has a GMP of $15.5 million. The Wellness Center includes an auditorium, gymnasium, fitness space, and kitchen and demonstration kitchen. Here you'll see the site layout showing the different trade staging areas. You can also see that at the time of the activity analysis, the project was about 30 to 40% complete, where we were focusing on structural trades and building enclosure, focusing on masons, ironworkers, framers, glazers, roofers, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing trades. The activity analysis consisted of 2 tours a day on 3 different days. Tours were taken at random over the course of the day and typically lasted 45 minutes. Here you can see that workers spent 37% of the time putting direct work in place, with primary culprits for non-direct work including preparation and instruction, traveling, and waiting, where the traveling and waiting time also seemed to resolve around the need for instruction. Therefore, when we focused on improvement, these were the 3 areas that we focused on. 2 keys for improving productivity, especially in these 3 areas, were improved company training programs, where training is happening in a controlled environment by a professional, showing the crew members how to utilize tools and materials in every situation, where the foreman is not having to do this over the course of the day. Also, another area for improving productivity would include crew level planning sessions, where on Monday mornings the crew meets in a coordinated effort to discuss weekly goals and constraints. Once again, this frees up the foreman's time from providing this type of instruction over the course of a workday. The roofers were observed for crew balance. The roofing crew was observed installing Den's deck, insulation, and roof cover board, the predecessors for the TPO installation. This task was chosen due to its importance to the schedule, that is building enclosure, also due to its long duration. Therefore, any productivity improvement to this would have a significant impact on the project. And it was also chosen due to the fact that there was little threat of crew stacking and other trade interference. At the time of observation, the materials had already been staged and were placed for final installation. On October 30th, the 5-minute rating was performed, and the 6 roofers were categorized into 4 tasks: transporting, fastening, cutting, and measuring. The crew was 80% efficient, more efficient than the project as a whole, which only spent 37% of the time putting direct work in place. I felt that the reason for this efficiency was the fact that they didn't have to work in close proximity with other trades, and the fact that their activity required less tools and equipment than most other trades. However, the primary advantage was that each crew member knew their role and their team members' roles. The 2 roofers whose primary roles were measuring and cutting were, however, only 47% efficient and were the primary focus for improvement. Here a mock crew balance was performed, where roofer number 5 continues to transport for the cutter, but also helps fasten insulation, where roofer number 6 takes on the task of cutting and measuring. This improves crew efficiency to 94%, up from the already high 80%. And the second area of improvement recognized was just-in-time delivery. Our crew brought all the materials onto the site at once. Just-in-time delivery would eliminate the need for staging all the materials at once and therefore double handling the materials. It would also reduce the amount of damaged materials that were witnessed on site and the double handling of damaged materials. That wraps up the Santa Ana Wellness Center presentation. Please let me know if you have any questions.